Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing today? Today, 1.18 released, and with that, I will be showing you around 1.18 and show you some examples of new features. So let's get started. Let's set the game mode to creative and create the new world. Now the world is loading up, and as you can see, it is a bit slower than 1.17 world loading, so this might take a little bit of time. Alright, here we are. As you can see, we have spawned in a birch forest, so let's go around a little bit and try to find a mountain so I can show you generally what a mountain looks like. Okay, as you can see from this, the birch forest isn't divided into the sub-biomes. It's just the biomes are separated from the terrain. So, like for example, a dark oak forest can generate in some pretty extreme hills. Not the extreme hills in 1.17, like actual big hills. Defined by the terrain, not by the biome. Well, so far we have not found a mountain, so I'll just show you around the caves first. That's going to be cool. So let's first set our game mode to spectator. And we just need to go into a land. Oh yeah, we also need to give ourselves infinite night vision. Oh yeah, infinite, no. So go up. Now we have infinite night vision. So if we look around, you can already see some gigantic things have happened since 1.17. As you can see, there are a lot of examples of like new cave generation. Like for example, this is a cheese cave with an aquifer inside it. Other than that, there is also the existing amethyst geodes, and below this we can see a lot of aquifers, a lot of spaghetti caves, which are these kinds of caves, and we can also see some bigger caves like the cheese caves, such as the one that I showed you earlier. This cave right here is a crack carver, which basically is a very steep cave, and I guess ravines can be classified as crack carvers, so yeah. Also, noodle caves, such as this one, are designed to be very claustrophobic, and you have to mine to get around a noodle cave. So, with all of these different kinds of cave systems, we can see that there's a lot of different things going on here. So there's a couple different types of cave generations. Like there is the noodle cave, which is the claustrophobic one, like this one, and then spaghetti caves, which are the decently sized original caves, like this one. And then there's also the cheese caves, which are basically the giant caves with pillars from bottom to top. For example, this one is classified as a cheese cave because you can see the pillars from the bottom to the top. Yeah. And by the way, if you're wondering about the Deep Dark announced in Minecon 2020, it's delayed to 1.19 with some extra pretty cool features, so I'm pretty excited for that. As you can see, this is another crack carver, and there's a couple of amethyst geodes scattered around. So, aside from the normal cave generation, there's also the cave biomes. For example, there's the normal caves, and then under that, under Y5, I think, is the deep slate caves, which can be seen over here. The caves are made primarily of this black slate-like stone called deep slate, with some patches of minerals scattered around as well. And then there is also Lush Caves, which have axolotls and tropical fish. I'm going to try to find one right now. I may not find one. Also, the spawner generation has been revamped for giant caves. Like, there will be log pillars underneath the mine shafts and chains hanging the mine shafts if the cave is too big. So, I will also try to find that. As we go along, I will give you more examples of the generation. Okay, as you can see here, there's these stalactites and stalagmites inside the cheese cave and some other caves. This is a dripstone cave, so you can fill up cauldrons with dripstone for renewable lava and water, and they're pretty common. And yeah, so if you have dripstone, then in 1.19 you can also get renewable clay, and I'll explain that once we come into Okay, let me try to find a mine shaft that is inside a giant cave. Uh-oh, world's not loading properly. Never mind. Also, there's also 2 additional biomes, like technically biomes, like the lava aquifers and the water aquifers. They're basically large masses of water and lava. This one is a lava aquifer, and then above here, wait, no, that's not a water aquifer. Wait, let's find a big one. Okay, well, this one is really small, but it still counts as a water aquifer. Above Lush Caves, there's always azalea trees, so you can find azalea trees. Oh, here's a Lush Cave. Okay, so Lush Caves are basically places with a lot of clay, and there's these big drip leaves, which frogs in 1.19 will like to jump on, small drip leaves, azalea bushes, and basically it's like pretty nice looking place. Oh yeah, and there's also spore blossoms, which create these green particles you see all over the place. And if you right-click a glowberry, hold on, let me go to creative. If you go to creative or survival or hardcore and you right-click them, even without shears, they drop glowberries. Ah, here they are. And like normal berries, they can be eaten. Yeah. Okay, so if we fly around, if we get lucky, then we might find an axolotl or tropical fish or 2. Oh look, there's creepers. Okay, so as you can see, axolotls spawn a bit more rarely, but they do spawn here. And oh no, lava's here. Oh no, an axolotl died. Okay, oh, here's an axolotl. So this axolotl is the wild variant, and basically axolotls in Mexico, like native to Mexico, they are usually brown, like this one, and the ones that have been like raised, they are usually leucistic, so they're like kind of pinkish, whitish, and they're really cute as well. So that's an axolotl, and I also read on the wiki that tropical fish can also spawn here, but I haven't seen one yet. So yeah, those are Lush Caves, and now let's try to find a mountain. So let's go above ground. Uh-oh, it's lagging again. Okay, this is a bamboo jungle, so it's pretty cool. You can see kind of the new generation around it. And yeah, but I can't seem to find a mountain for some reason. So let's keep looking. And if you have noticed, the biomes have gotten larger. So, like, the plains are larger, and basically the surface features are a bit more exaggerated. So it actually adds, like, fun exploration. Okay, this is the ocean, so I don't think there's going to be any mountains there. Okay, I'm just going to use /locate. There is a mountain called mountain biome called snow-capped peaks. Those are pretty cool, so I'm going to /locate one. Alright then, snowy slopes. Good enough. -6,004 and 1,004. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so we're here, and this is a bit underwhelming, as you can see. So we're gonna try to find another one. Let's try Stony Peaks this time. Stony Peaks. Okay, we're here, and where's the Stony Peaks? This isn't Stony Peaks. Where'd it go? Ah, here it is. Okay, so as you can see, the Stony Peaks, they don't have any snow on the top. There's like strips of calcite and also andesite, I think. But there's no snow because this was added because jungles, of course, they are very hot. So if you have snow-capped peaks on top of a jungle, there is like, what's it called? Temperature contrast. So they decided to add Stony Peaks for when there is a hot biome, like where the mountain should generate. And as you can see, this is calcite. Calcite is a block which originally generated in, what's it called? Which originally generated in amethyst geode, sorry. And now they generate on Stony Peaks, and if I remember correctly, Stony Shores. Okay, so here is a grove, and it's pretty small, as you can tell. Groves usually have like flowers and what's it called? Wait, no, that's a meadow. Groves are a bit colder than meadows, so there's not that type of stuff. I remember there's also berries inside groves, so that is also pretty cool. But meadows are basically like the place between the normal biomes and the really cold mountains, and they have berries, flowers, and only a couple types of mobs spawn there. So it's generally pretty peaceful, but I remember that hostile mobs can also spawn over there as well. So, yeah. Now, one last thing before we go. As you can see, the cave entrances, they don't they don't cut off the terrain unnaturally. It's pretty natural, like how the caves cut into the terrain. So, props to the developers. It's looking really nice, and look at the amazing new generation. This wouldn't have been possible in 1.17 with a data pack. This is how they used to do it, with data packs for testing in 1.17 after the snapshot where they announced that they're going to split it in half. But the generation got too big, so they had to work on it inside actual snapshots. Yeah, that's basically it. So 1.18 is released. The next update is the wild update in 1.19. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.